First pitch moments away, and today's starter, Tyler Glasnow.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
That was straight queso right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Margot tracks it down for the out. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
Glasnow ready and deals. Snags it for the second out. Here's Riley Green. This one in the air, center field. Siri makes the catch, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
The next offering misses. 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance. I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Got him. And 2 away now.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ripped on a line. Green makes the catch, and that is that. 1 left for Tampa. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Glasnow back to work. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. Walls relay to third. He's in there.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Spencer Torkelson digs in now. In the air, right side. Margot settles under it. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Oh, the throw is wild. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Lau. Throw to first, but he beat it. Andy Ibanez getting ready to hit. Lau. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. Bottom of the inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Harold Ramirez. The wind of the pitch. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Jose Siri. In there for strike 1. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Next pitch inside, 2-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Popped up. Torkelson moving under it. Calls it in, 2 away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Rays retired in order.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Glasnow back to work. This one high in the air to left center. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. John Birdie at the plate. Flied out his first time. Drops one down in front of the plate. And he grabs it in foul ground. Glasnow, the tall righty, 225 pounds. And he was a 5th round pick back in 2011. Margot, he reached out a walk his first time. That misses the zone. 1-0. Slapped foul. The pitch. And it is 2-1. Up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. And that is the inning. The Rays strand just the one. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. And the pitch. Boots it.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He tripled and scored his first time. And there's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate.
Ball that's outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him. And there's one down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Runner takes off. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Into center. Siri makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. There's a strike.
Pitch location right there. Tough to pull that with you and take it towards the first base side of the field.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1. Bounce to the right side, and he grabs it foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a pop-up. And that'll do it. One left for Detroit. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Yandy Diaz. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Paredes stands in now and watches strike one. Next one misses, and that's ball one. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2-2 count.
Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down. Harold Ramirez at the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. That one catches the zone. Strike one. And that's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Tapped softly on the ground. Throw on to Torkelson. Play made. That ends the inning. Rays held in check here. Still behind by. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here is Zach McKinstry. The right-hander back to work. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Siri makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one, 0-1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Kicks and deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, John Birdie. Fought off foul. Rogers off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Swing and a ball popped up. Loud settles under it. And that is that. 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Splits the plate. That is strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
The line to kick the pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Pinto takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. 1 out and a runner at second. That one misses. 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Fires to the plate. Tag. Save. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, it looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch looked like a half-hearted swing.
And a 1-2 again. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So up next, Randy Arozarena, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering misses the mark. Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, all even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, here's Gleyber Torres. Glass now back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Torres, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's got it, and there's 1 down. And up next for Detroit, Riley Green, 1 for 2. In the air, right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Next is the Tigers DH, Kerry Carpenter. This to center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Offense held it. Welcome back. Manuel Margot up to the plate. And a pitch. Margot goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Liner, base hit.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Yandy Diaz now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. Really late, opposite field now.
Margot on at first, nobody out. Got him! And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Isaac Paredes now. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Next offering is in for a strike. Margot runs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now the DH, Harold Ramirez. First pitch just misses. That's inside.
No strike.
And now the lefty, Margot runs. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
The 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing, appeal to first, and no swing. It's ball 4.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Siri swings through it for strike 1. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The pitch. Line to right, base hit. Headed for the plate. 1 runs in, and that's a 2-out double. Torres with a relay home. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do pick up a run on the play. A run on. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri sizing it up. Long run, tracks it down. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On a line, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense.
Colin Poche on to pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
McKinstry swings through it for strike 1. Meadows, the runner at second with 1 away. He's trying for third. Pitch outside. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Tosses to first. That ends the frame. 1 left for Detroit. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the shortstop, Taylor Walls. And a pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
So a man aboard. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay. First offering. Runner goes the other way. Base hit. And no thought of testing that arm in right. Despite the runner moving on the pitch, it's now first and second.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now the count is even. Next offering is down low. And a count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. No outs, runners at first and second. High fly ball, right field. McKinstry drops steps, heads back on it. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tagging for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Randy Arozarena. Next to hit for the Rays. Out towards right center field. McKinstry